Hello, people. You'll have to excuse me. I've been up since 3 and I was trying to go back to sleep. But I have something rattling around my head that I need to get off my chest. So here we go. I have no fear in taking on any and all challengers that say the government has a right to exist and is necessary to exist. For the simple reason that you are living a lie and you're living in a contradictory reality, and no lie can stand up against the truth. If I ask any one of you, do I have the right to come over to your house or rummage through your stuff without your permission? All of you will say no. And if I ask you the straight up direct question, does anyone have a right to trespass against your personal boundaries? Every one of you would say, no, no one has a right to trespass against me. But when you introduce government to the equation, everything that you know is wrong and you say you believe goes right out the window, because somehow you cannot wrap your mind around the concept that the government, by its very existence, is a trespass against everyone. By its very existence is a trespass. By the very term, I live under the control of this government, is the statement that this government trespasses against me. It dictates to me. It crosses all my personal boundaries. You are living in a contradictory reality. You say that no one can trespass against you. No one has that right. But then you say the small group of people have a right to commit any trespass of their choosing because they are authority. They have this false authority that you granted them yourself. Everything that you say is being done to you is because you granted them the permission to do it to you. And there are 72 verses in the King James Bible alone referencing the immorality of trespassing against another human being. It's this simple. It boils down to the simple fact that no one has a right to trespass against another human being. It is that simple. And everyone has the right to not be trespassed against unless they forfeit that right by committing some type of trespass themselves against another individual. That's the only time you lose your right not to be trespassed against, is when you commit a trespass. Okay? So no. Governments have no legitimate right to exist, period. End of story. Because they trespass. By their very nature, they are a trespass upon everyone else. So, and this is the insanity of having a government. Because what you end up with is, it originated with kings. You had kings, which were royal bloodlines, and they all married within each other, so they were all basically family, and they were all kings. So you have a king over here with an army, and you have a king over there with an army, and this king gets pissed off at that king, and the next thing you know, you have thousands of people dying because two men are pissed off at each other. And nothing has changed in 2,000 years. You still have a small group of men here and a small group of men there. And because these two small groups of people disagree with each other, the next thing you know, you have thousands of people dying because two small groups of people don't agree with each other. Do you see the insanity of this? And it is all based on your belief that you say you don't have, that a small group of people have a right to trespass upon everyone else. So, I hope you enjoyed your fake-ass ritual ceremony of independence, because you have no independence as long as you live under the authority of someone else, the authorities. If you're living under the authorities, you have no independence, and you're permitting trespass against everyone. So you're living a lie. So if you think government has a right to exist, bring it on, because a lie cannot stand up against the truth. Have a wonderful day, people.